With this video, let's begin setting up our Google Pixels.
This video is brought to you by EpiPies Academy.
So it's very easy to navigate to. You go to Tools on top and you find this Audience Manager right here. Click that and you've got your audiences already set up that I have. We're going to ignore this for a second. You go to Audience Sources, you click that, and they give you options of where you're going to track things like YouTube or your ads tag or your Google Play if you have apps. So we're just going to go to Google Ads tag. And the Google Ads tag is something that it's going to give us a little tiny code that users don't see, but Google is going to have us add to our website. And once it's on our website, Google is going to be able to track our visitors, and it's going to enable us to retarget ads to them through that tag. So we're going to set this up. So we're going to click on set up the tag. Then they give you options of only tracking people who visited your site or tracking people who visited and then did some action, like maybe sign up for email or clicked on some button, things like this. If you want to just retarget general traffic, that would be a bigger audience and more people. And if you want to track people who perform specific actions, that would be a smaller audience, but it would be an even better targeted audience because we'd be more assured that these aren't just some random visitors. These are people who are actually engaged in some way. So for now, since we're just setting this up, let's just track people who visited, and we're going to check that and click save and continue. They give you some options for how to set up your tag. We're going to choose this one. Basically, if we click this, they're going to give us a little snippet of code. It's going to be JavaScript code. We're going to paste that into our website, HTML, and then that code is going to be able to track things that happen on our website. If you email this tag, it's basically going to go to maybe some freelancer that you're going to hire to do this for you. So if you're working with a freelancer, you email them this. And if you're using the Google Tag Manager, which is kind of like a more advanced place to manage your tags, for now, we're not going to do that. But this is a good thing to do if you're heavily going to get into retargeting and managing your pixels and managing custom audiences, then this will be a really good place to manage this from, because this will give you a centralized place to manage them. But for now, we just have one code, so we're going to click this and they give us instructions. The instructions are that there used to be a Google Ads tag, but now it has been replaced by the global site tag, which is exactly this that they're giving us. And so we're going to be able to just copy this. I just press Control C, copy, and then we have to, they tell us place it inside your header HTML tag for every page of your website that you want to track. So I copied that, you copy it and save it, click continue, and you're almost done. So now let's go into the HTML of your website and add this code and then check if it's working. So this is the HTML of my website, and you see I'm in the header tag, and you want to do this somewhere where the change is global, but I'm just going to show this to you in one place. So that was the header tag. The end of the header tag is like right here, you see? The end is denoted by this slash symbol. And again, if you're proficient with HTML, you're going to be the one doing this. If not, you're just going to give it to your webmaster or whoever edits your website, and they'll do it. It's pretty easy. And here you have this Google Tag Pixel. And now we have a new one. So we're going to actually get rid of this. This is older. And get rid of this. And then I'm going to paste the one that I had. See, it's really simple. So instead of the Google Tag, we got Global Site Tag. And I'm going to make a comment that this was old and this is comment. So it's just for me, for future reference. And this is the new one. You save it. And so I'm going to save it. And you're all set up. To make sure that your tag is working, it says check your source status in the audience sources page. So we're going to audience sources, and we've got our details of our tracking. And it says obviously that your Google tag hasn't been active in the last 24 hours. I literally just set it up. So give it a little time. Maybe you visit the site, have somebody else visit your site so that it starts to collect some information, and then you come back to this, and then it should be all fine and beginning to collect data. And once it's beginning to collect data, these are your website visitors. we're going to be able to show ads to them. Even if they're not on our site, we're going to be able to show these retargeting ads to them. If they're on other sites, competitor sites, we're going to be like, hey, here's our ad, come back to our website, buy our stuff, something like that. So that's what we're going to be doing in the upcoming videos.